We are very early in the Twist format, but one of my favorite decks from way back in the day is Jade Rogue. It was the main deck I used to navigate during the mean streets of Capenna meta, and I'm super thrilled that I can now explore it yet again. This deck revolves around Jade Golems. Various cards in the deck summon one, and the cool part is, for each Jade Golem summoned, the next one will be +1/+1 stronger than the previous one. So there are some cool loops using cards like Shadowcaster to create 1/1 copies of our Jade Golem generating Battlecry minions. Doing so, by turn 6 you will likely have a solid army of Golems tempo swinging into the enemy with. Also, if your opponent does board wipe you, many spells in your deck will just re-establish a board state with ever-increasingly strong Jade Golems. The deck does suffer a little bit against full-on control decks. Even if we do get our big minions on the board early, decks like Control Warrior can generally stall us long enough until they OTK you out of nowhere with their Worgen. But that is fine. For the most part, this deck has enough mid-range and tempo play that it is able to have a solid win rate. The new card Jade Telegram is great as well, since it lets us almost handpick and remove a card out of our opponent's hand on demand, on top of being able to leave a body behind. I think Jade Telegram alone is going to make sure that this deck is a solid, legendary tier contender. Some cards that I used to play back in the day, such as Journey Below, feel a bit on the slow side, but keep in mind that Mean Streets has a lot of on-point Death Rattle minions, and more often than not, it'll give you something that perfectly curves with your current hand. So for the time being, I'll continue playing it, but I have considered swapping it with something like a Shadow Step to combo with the Shadowcasters and boss monster Aya Blackpaw. All in all, if you are a Rogue fan, this deck should serve you well. Enjoy the gameplay footage to get a feel of how the deck plays. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want me to do more Hearthstone deck techs, leave a comment down below. My Hearthstone content has very minimal interaction, so I'm gauging if it's worth continuing to create content for this game. With enough interaction, I'll gladly do full-on deck guides similar to my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Together, I think we can have mutual benefit that way, so why not help yourself out by helping me out? Also, let me know what deck tech you'd like me to cover next. And as for this deck, the deck code is down in the comments and description. Happy gaming and enjoy the footage. brings us to the end of the video. I will make sure that in future content, I'll leave in-game sounds on for the footage. I had the Hearthstone music playing while I recorded, and it sounded like a mess when sped up 4 times. If you like me to do the footage differently, let me know down below. I can speed it up more, less, or not speeding it up at all in case you want full-on 1-hour-long videos. If you like card games in general, I cover everything from physical to digital card games on this channel. If you'd like to support me financially, I do have a Patreon, and with that said, see you all soon with another card gaming video.